어제 화요일자 뉴욕타임즈의 흥미있는 부분만 읽습니다. The massive reality of AI safety. The OpenAI debacle illustrated the way the tech world continued to squabble about the wrong things and chase misframed goals. AIs are manipulating humanity, and they are about to wield even more vested power, finding light in winter. No matter how dark the days, we can find light in our own hearts, and we can be one another's light. Finally, we will always have the light of memory. When I recall my grandmother's face and she read to me from Black Beauty or held my hand in church, I can calm down and feel happy. I feel the light on my skin when I remember my mother at the wheel of an Oldsmobile, her black doctor's bag beside her. Silicon Valley's new FOBA, all gas, no brakes AI approach. Some of the ideas adopted, like the opposition to regulation, are techno-libertarian gospel. Business, the all gas, no brakes AI approach, the shift. On a Monday night last month, a few hours after OpenAI held an event for developers in downtown San Francisco, hundreds of artificial intelligence aficionados packed into a three-story nightclub several blocks away to celebrate Luja. That's the corporate vision of the AI future. A startup valued at $2 billion, San Francisco. New French AI company has an open source ethos that some find dangerous. We just believe AI should be open, said a general partner with Andreessen Horowitz, who led the new investment in Mistral. Most of the major technologies that drive modern computing are open source, he added, including computer operating system and databases. A rapid find stability after years of flashback. Help with the housing cost has eased a family's transition to new homes in the United States. 23 years ago, Abu Ware made the fateful decision to keep moving. John Forsyth, Catholic mystic. The Nobel-winning novelist understands the power of faith at 1 a.m. U.S. economy has bigger problems than bad vibes. The act of working needs to become more affordable and accessible. The U.S. economy is growing. Wages are up. Unemployment is low. Income inequality is narrowing. The fear-mongering about inflation proved to be, wrong. According to many economy watchers, Americans should be sending the Biden administration a gift basket full of positive vibes and votes. We must see humanity in everyone. on elite campuses fallout over anti-Semitism. Conservatives seize a moment to restart a cultural battle at school. A long-sought opportunity to flip the political script and cast liberals or their institution as hateful and intolerant. I'm sorry, Dr. Gay said in an interview with the Harvard Crimson. What's the matter? There will be the tectonic consequences of this hearing, and it will be an earthquake in higher education, she said. Prediction of a Trump dictatorship polarized debate. His allies have done little to reassure anyone wary of his autocratic instinct. History shows that autocrats always tell you who they are and what they are going to do. Tech, when posts are misread as the abusive, Google monitoring process sometimes earns and soils the reputation of the innocent. Google filed more than 2 million reports last year about parent-child pornography. Alternative to a disappearing money app. The demise of Mint, the beloved budgeting app, has caused its millions of users to consider alternatives that make it as good a time as any for everyone to consider a money management tool. Plenty of people don't bother with these tools, which can help with the task as varied as tracking that and keeping a running total of your net worth. According to a recent survey by Javelin Strategy and Research, 41% of people don't use any money management apps or website aside from their banks. Story to tell, self-publishing your ebook. Have you ever dreamed of publishing your own ebook and making it big, like the best-selling authors Colin Hoover and Andy? Not everyone had such success, but plenty of writers have found the audience online with the platforms. A record contract for unique player. Shohei Ohtani will join the Los Angeles Dodgers, and the expectations are vast. He wants mastery, and he's going to stop at nothing. The ocean, the desert, and the death. Jay Schwartz's new music was born of the pandemic, lost, and long Pacific swims. The best art, at least that I've done. I don't feel like I'm inventing it. I find it in the sense of excavating. Bad review, shoot the critic. Whistler did. Book review. I have seen and heard much of Cockney impudence before now, but never expected to hear a coxcomb ask 200 guineas for flinging a pot of plant in the public face. Culture, two hearts beating as one. Projectionist, a pair of romantic idols created a tender bond in all of us the strangers. And do you rush headlong into the chance you are offered to expose yourself like that? I do, It's my responsibility. The further I go into acting, I think that's all it is, actually. Long-awaited list threatens UK promise of free care. We are increasingly hearing from people who are paying to have their hip or knee replaced privately. It might be another 2 years before surgery. Breakout of the Star stretches beyond the comic book of the world. It's a consummate performance by somebody who doesn't even realize how thorough an actor he is yet. Oh my gosh, he said, surprised. There's blood everywhere. From the kitchen, his mother whipped her head around. Blood, she said, I'm coming. Finnegan's Wake is a book of 336 months for the reading club. The post sign that Finnegan's Wake may be among the most challenging books you have ever encountered is its opening line, which begins at the mid-sentence. In California, life is intimidating. Imitating art, a book club that just spent nearly 3 decades reading the novel is starting it all over again. The culinary riches in California's capital, Sacramento. Forces are converging to make Sacramento a great restaurant city. Nowadays, when I travel, I can't wait to get back to Sacramento. The food is just better here. We must see humanity in everyone. During war, ministers needed to do what our faith tells us and practice theological truths. A breakout star aspired to roles with no boundaries. The actor Charles Melton transformed himself for the film May-December. Craftsmanship, hunting for wilder ink. Jason Logan gathered acorns, old nails, and even cigarette butts to make his specialty pigments. At the foot of a stand of tall oaks, he bent down and picked up an acorn. I like that they have these pinstripes, like little gentlemen, he said, talking over the hum of traffic crossing a nearby bridge. Then he popped it in his backpack.